Good afternoon, guys. This afternoon, we are going to talk about characteristics of great leader propounded by Dr. Greatman. Dr. Greatman has given a number of characteristics for being a great leader, a successful leader, a renowned leader, a touted and defeated leader. I have chosen 5 out of the bunch of the characteristics of a great leader. And these 5, I think, are very emphatic, very impacting. It has great credence in being a great leader. These 5 are: number 1, excellent communicational skill. Look, in every part of our life, every step of our life, every step of our existence, every step of our business, profession, vocation, whatever you call it, communication plays the most important part. You cannot actually compromise your excellent communicational skill and claim that you are a successful person. No, you can never be a successful person with a roly-poly or ragtag communicational skill. Those who are the great communicator can also become the great personalities, great leaders, great businessmen, great industrialists, because by their communication they can actually mesmerize everyone, attract everyone towards them, rope everyone, and make them motivated, inspired, very loyal employee or loyal family member or whatever you can say, loyal customer or loyal friends or people. Excellent communication, that is the most excellent thing in life. So according to Dr. Greatman, a leader is the one who is excellent in communication. He can communicate with his subordinate and his superiors. He can communicate with his investors and communicate with his staff, communicate with government authorities, communicate with customers, communicate with market forces, communicate with market players, communicate with every single thing. And communication skill of the leader must be so excellent, so charismatic, so charming that he can actually rope everyone. He can create more and more protagonists, more and more friends, more and more supporters, and no frenemies. His communication can actually make the most difference in every single thing he would touch. He can actually avoid all kinds of adversity. He can actually prevent all kinds of risks by his only communicational skill. He can actually make everyone to leak out of his palm. That kind of communication is needed to be a great leader in these days and age. Number 2, characteristics of the great leader. One of the characteristics is the emotive equilibrium. Emotive equilibrium. Emotional equilibrium is the most important thing that every leader needs. He must not be hyper-emotional. He must not be sentimental fool, but very, very great equilibrium in his emotional faculty. Emotive equilibrium means he must not be a kind of person who gets disappointed, who gets dismayed, who gets angry, who has disappointment in every single thing. He is a naysayer, he is pessimistic, he doesn't have any kind of hope for anything. That kind of emotive equilibrium can actually harm the business, and this kind of person with no emotive equilibrium cannot become a great leader. So to be a great leader, your emotion must be in balance. Emotive equilibrium, the most important thing to be a great leader. Number 3, inner drive and motivational skill. Inner drive. Leader doesn't need outsiders and other people to push him and pull him. But every leader has inner drive. He has that kind of energy. He has that kind of power coming from inside. Intrinsic power he has, intrinsic drive he has, intrinsic force, making him to achieve the goal, making him to make the company greater, make the company move ahead and achieve what is unachievable. Holistic achievement, all kinds of things, all kinds of objectives the company has actually set. This leader must be able to achieve, captivate those objectives by his inner drive and motivational skill. Look, a leader alone cannot achieve anything in the world. Every leader needs a follower to move the mountain. Leader alone cannot actually make much of the dent in anything. But if the leader is with his followers, then and then every single thing in this world is likely, possible, probable. So this leader must have a motivational skill to motivate his followers. If he can motivate his followers to collaborate with him, to cooperate with him, to support him, to provide fulcrum, then and then in unison of leader and followers, everything unsurmountable can be surmounted. So inner drive and motivational skill are one of the characteristics of a great leader. Point number 4 is unending energy to perform. Leader must not be tiresome. Leader must not be lethargic. Leader must not be fatigued. Leader must not be kind of person who is tired all the time. Leader must be on the toe. 24 times 7, 365. Leader must be on the toe 24, 7, 365. Leader cannot actually spend time in the bed, in the couch. Leader cannot just be a rocking chair leader, armchair leader, resting in the chair now, but he must be always on his toe, all the time, handling every single thing that actually concerns him in his company, with people, about consumers, about the product, about the investors, about the tax authorities, about the government, about his superiors and his subordinates. He should be able to perform 24 hours a day, from can to can't, from dawn to dusk, tirelessly. That is the leader. Number 5, excellent IQ. You can understand excellent IQ. This goes without saying. It doesn't need any kind of elaboration. It doesn't need any explanation. Without excellent IQ, a person cannot become a primary teacher. Yeah, he can become a primary teacher if he pulls some strings. He has some kind of nepotism. He has money to pay for 5 lakh rupees. He can become a primary teacher. Otherwise, you need excellent IQ to become a primary teacher. Now, how can you be a great leader of a conglomerate like Ratan Tata or Mukesh Ambani, Bill Gates, Musk, or Warren Buffett? You need excellent IQ without if or but. That is the most essential and quintessential prerequisite of being a great leader, that your IQ must be astronomical. So, if your intelligence quotient is excellent, then you'll be able to run your business, you'll be able to run your people, you'll be able to run yourself, you'll be able to run every single thing without having any kind of glitch, without any kind of predicament or problem. So these are the 5 characteristics of the great leader by Dr. Greatman. But these are not only the characteristics, there are plenty of characteristics, but these 5 characteristics I've chosen because this much work can be permitted by the time that we have, and that is why next time we are going to add some more and discuss about it, elaborate it, but until then you use them or lose them. Choice is yours. Fools' choice are always foolhardy. Fool people's choices are also foolish. Smart people's choices are always smart. So this is something. Knowledge is something, either you use it or lose it. No one would come and tell you to prevent you from losing it or compel you to use it. You have yourself has to decide whether should I use this knowledge or should I lose it. Thank you very much for listening. That's all the time we have. See you again next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Amen.